Welcome to the 1% Club. We're glad you're here. I missed you guys last week. I was not able to be here. As many of you know, I was sick with the flu. Oh, it was terrible. It was not fun, but it's so good to be here. But I am prepared and loaded for bear today. Super excited. So I'm going through my notes, trying to get back to on the first page here. I've got pages of notes here. So we're going to have some fun today. We're going to do this a little bit different than you've seen it in the past. So everyone grab a notepad and a pen, and we're going to open the chat bar. and this is your chance to write in the chat bar what you think the answers are. It's going to be a super interactive Zoom for you 1%ers. Again, for those of you that are guests and new to the 1% Club, what's up, Marguerite? Good to see you there. Clark, Randy, all my faves. Love you guys, man. Good to see you all. Darren, what's up? Darren on the treadmill or walking outside. Good to see you, buddy. And I got David and Jesse. Sorry, Jesse, I can't read, man. Good to see you. And so many other people. So I don't want to leave anyone. I think I hit Clark. Oh, Pam. You're kind of hidden over there on my left, Pam. Hi. Okay, so we're gonna get started. we're gonna write in the chat bar. So let me open my chat bar. And I have some questions for you. And without giving it away, they might be trick questions. So here we go. Question number 1. Can anyone get an LOI? So can anyone who wants an LOI get one? Yes or no? So if you think yes, Marguerite was the first. Marguerite gets a prize. An LOI? Marguerite, I don't know.
Like a letter of intent?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm using jargon, yes, a letter of intent. It is my intent to join EXP someday in the future. They're designed for people who plan on joining within 90 days. If you're wondering what that time, that like 2 years from now, but within 90 days. So I'm looking. Sure. Yes. Only 2 of you answered. The rest of you are cowards. No, Randy, hold on. What?
They changed the name.
Oh,
they changed the name. That was a trick question.
You're sick for a week and the whole world changes, man. Is Trump the
just messing with you?
What happened last week? I've been gone. But so what's the new name? Good job.
Rev share placement holder.
See, I knew this. This was a trick question. I'm just seeing if you guys are paying attention.
We're on you.
I did not know this, so I'm going to write this down. Rev share.
Is that correct, Marguerite? Rev share placement holder.
Is there a prize if we stump Brent?
Oh yeah, there's a big prize. You get a big hug and kiss on the cheek. Oh, they'll be lining up for that. So, all right. So, some of you just threw up in your mouth. I know. Hey, okay. So, Rev share placement holder. So, someone typed that in the whole thing out in the chat. And so the original question, can anyone get it? You guys are all smart. Yes. Anyone can get one if it's their intent, and it's designed for brokers and agents who are stuck at their brokerage. I got to shut down property management, or I'm not going to shut it down, but I figure out what I'm going to do with that. And I got these commercial deals going, and I can't move yet. So next question is, so when's the right time for someone to get a rev share placement holder? Anybody know? Should they get it immediately when they join? They're excited about EXP. They're going. They can't move for two months. They can't move for a month, or they're getting their license. So let's see. Before joining, okay. So this is kind of a weird question, but I'm going to answer it. It's only for someone who has someone ready to sign up. Mm-hmm. If, like, say for example, they go, "Oh, I got David Mills. He wants to sign up." They get a rev share holder that day or the next morning, as soon as it's in place, and it's that quick. Is it still digital and automatic, guys? Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, good. So it's done in the morning. And then as soon as it's done, okay, David, go ahead and go into EXP. He's like, I'm ready to move today. I ain't waiting 3 months for your sorry little bottom to figure out what you got to figure out to break your broker's heart. And I want to move today. So it's designed for them not to lose somebody. Until they have anyone, they do not do a rev share placement. And they only do one when I got an agent, I have a brokerage. I have a brokerage that wants to sign up, pushing 100 agents right now. Pretty cool. And so let's say now the person signing up that brokerage, he'll sign up when they sign up. Boom, boom. So again, he doesn't need a rev share placement holder. He's only waiting for the brokerage, and it's going to go boom, boom. Now, if he had to wait and they say, okay, we're signing up tomorrow. Now it's looking great. They may sign up in a week or two. We're that close, and it's a brand new leg for me. Great for you. It's going to go boom, like this. It's going to blow up and be huge. And so my point to you is, there's still no need to go get one until they're ready to sign. They get one the day before or the day of. Done. I hope that makes sense. Okay, we're going to move on. Once they sign the rev share, so Jared Davis signs the rev share placement holder. Jared, did you know about this new name?
No.
Thank you. Somebody, I was embarrassed. So it used to be called the letter of intent, Jared, but now it's called the rev share placement holder. Same thing, I guess, just new name. And it is kind of sexier. I like it. But it saves their place. It's like they're at EXP without being here. They could sign up 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 people. And by the time they get here in 90 days, they could have 100 people in their group. And all of a sudden they're making $8,000 a month the day they join. I mean, that's pretty cool. And so the question is, if let's say David Gerwells, hey David, good to see you there. He signs up and gets a rev share placement holder, and then he names Coach Randy Bird as his sponsor, and he's signing up Jared Davis with 100 agents, for example, in my scenario. And he puts down Randy Bird as his sponsor. Is that done and locked in? Yes or no? In the chat bar, yes, no? What do you think? There's an answer, and it's yes or no. I'm looking. You guys are being chicken. No one's typing, at least not on my board. So I got some yeses. I got some nos. The yeses are winning. Come on. Don't sit there and watch. Participate.
Repeat the question.
Thank you. Once someone signs the revenue share placement holder, and they sign up and they name you, Marguerite, as their sponsor, and then they go sign up some other people. Let's say they have 10 people or 1,000 or 100, doesn't matter. Is it a done deal, or can they, and they name Marguerite as a sponsor? The question is it a done deal, or can they say, you know what, Marguerite's great, but I'm switching to Randy Bird. I'm switching to Shea Black. I'm switching to Coach Bill. Is it a done deal, or done deal? Pam says done deal. Okay, here's the answer. It's not a done deal. They can switch. I hate that about the revenue share placement program. They will allow them to switch. So 90 days from now, you've helped build a group of 100 agents, and they're not with EXP. What is binding is when they sign up with EXP. It's just a revenue share. It's a piece of paper, right? And they just, company creates a spot for them. And yeah, it's my intention to make Clark Broom my sponsor. But guess what? When 90 days later, they're like, well, now that I'm more educated, I want Pam Teresi. And they go, who's your sponsor? And on the legal documents, they type Pam Teresi. Everybody else is done. They might have been talking to Marguerite and Coach Randy and Clark. But guess what? If they type in Pam Teresi, it is over. We cannot change it. So don't think because they do a revenue share placement holder, it's a done deal. It bugs me to no end, but the company's told me from a legal standpoint, it is a piece of paper. It is not binding. What is binding is the paperwork that we do, the legal, DRE compliant paperwork, and names a sponsor. Then it's in stone. Okay. So that's enough there. Moving on. I know some of you are shocked. I didn't want you to be shocked. Do we poach people with revenue share placement holders? Now, a big key word is the word poach. Anytime you hear the word poach, you already know the answer is no. Don't poach anyone. What comes around comes around. Well, you just said they could choose a new sponsor. Yes, you can also jump off a cliff. You can drink and drive. Just because you could do it doesn't mean you should. You could be 99% faithful to your spouse. I recommend 100%. I don't think Kathy wants me to be 99% faithful to her. He's a great guy. He's 99% faithful. It's just that little bit of time that Brent's not faithful. I don't think anybody wants that. And so I know I wouldn't want that for my wife. And you guys out there that are 99% faithful, stop it. You're a thug. Stop it. It would break your heart if your wife did that to you. Okay, next. Sorry, had to get a shameless. You deserved it though. If that's you, man, cut that stuff out. Okay, what? Okay, what if you meet someone and they've got their revenue share placement holder? You meet them at an event. They go, you know what? I just like you, Clark Broom, and I'd rather go with you. Should Clark say yes or no? What should he do? Everyone real quick in the thing. What should he do? What should he do? Should Clark say yes? They've got a revenue share placement. No. Good job. The answer is no. Again, that's poaching. But they said they wanted me. I know, guys. Take the high road. The golden rule. Do unto others. People will throw their sponsor under a bus in 5 seconds. And you're like, well, Brent, what was I supposed to do? They wanted me. Say no. That's what you're supposed to do. I've had people ask me many times, I'm like, who you here with? Well, I'm here with Courtney. I love Courtney Twist. I go, but you'd just be better for me. You're in Sacramento. Courtney's down in the Central Valley. She can't help me. I'm in Sacramento. I mean, what can Courtney do to help me? Little poor Courtney over there. And then some people go, it's a shame you didn't sign up with me. I mean, I'm right here. You're right here. You could have worked out of my office, but hey, you chose Courtney Twist. That's how that little innocent BS stuff happens. And so, baby, what goes around comes around. You live by the sword, die by the sword. Take the high road. Do the right thing. Okay, next. Does it happen? Do people get poached? What do you think in the does it happen? Do people get poached in the chat? Anybody? Yes. Yep, it happens. So what do you do if it happens? Anybody know what to do if someone poaches your person? Do you A, burn their house to the ground, B, back your car up on their lawn and do some awesome lawn brodies, C, trash talk them on Facebook, or D, Fido, forget it and drive on? The answer is ding, 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 D. Don't be a victim. Because you sit there, I'm so mad. What are you mad about? I'm so mad. Because what you focus on expands. And then you become this, like, oh, I'm pissed. Write this down. Here's a question for you. How many do your best thinking when you're really angry? Boy, when I'm really just... I do my best thinking. I'm the best good Samaritan when I'm really pissed. I'm the best to my wife when I'm super angry, or my husband or my kids. When the kids just lit your fuse and mom was at it going, and that's why you got to go, you know what? I need 10 minutes and go for a walk. You will say and do things you regret. People in prison, because in a moment of, the Bible says, don't hang out with people easily angered, lest you become like them yourself. And trust me, there are people. There's a tragic story in Sacramento, Highway 50 in Hazel. I think both Randy and Clark and Marguerite know where that is in Sacramento, Hazel Boulevard and 50. And this guy in his pickup truck, and older guy, beard, and some younger guy was mouthing off, and they're just like, F you. And the guy and the younger guy was really rude. And this guy just had it. I think he just lost it. He reached over, and I think they were sort of side by side on the on-ramp to 50, and he shot him. And he said, I didn't mean to kill him, but he killed him. And this guy was a grandpa. This guy had no criminal past, nothing. But he got literally caught up in road rage. Have you ever caught it yourself? Somebody the other day flashed me, went a little crazy on me. And you just like, and then if you're kind of a warrior, you're like, oh, no, you don't. And then I'm like, whoa, calm down, chill. You're not a man because you're not responding. Responding is actually immaturity. It takes a man to hold his tongue. It takes a woman to hold her tongue. Any fool could just say, oh, yeah, F you. Oh, yeah, up yours. Oh, yeah. And all of a sudden, put them up. And that's easy. It's easy to do that. Well, I can't let them disrespect me. You're a child. Now if someone's hurting someone, get in there and beat that Put some hard ones on them, restrain them. If someone's going to kill someone, shoot them. I don't care. We don't let bad guys kill innocent people. I'm not saying that, but where was I? I don't know. Oh, forget it. Don't be a victim. So let me ask you a question. I'm going to switch gears. So you're going to get poached. Something's going to happen. Oh, well, move on. Don't let your focus stay there. What you focus on expands. What you focus on expands. Just drop it. Let it be dead to you. It happened. It happened. Be nice to them. I hope you wish you the best. Be nice to them. You're not going to get everybody. Did you get every listing you go on? Right? Do you tell the sellers you're dead to me? I'll never talk to you again. I've met agents who do that. It's ridiculous. Okay, next question. If someone wants to join EXP, can we get them 100% for 3 months to entice them to make the move? Put it in the chat. Yes or no? Yes. Some of you didn't know that. If someone wants to join EXP, we can totally get them 100% for 3 months. Can we get them 6 months? There's a yes or no answer with this. Can we get them 6 months? So here's my answer. And I said there's a yes or no, so I'm going to cheat. It depends. If they're brand new, probably not. EXP is probably not going to give them 6 months at 100% if they're brand new. Well, okay. But no, my guy's been in 10 years. My gal's been in 20 years. What's their production been the last year? Nothing. Probably not. Now, if they're the president of the local MLS, if they're the president of the Women's Council of Realtors, if they've been out of production for 2 years because they're managing a Berkshire Hathaway, yes, there's a reason. So it depends. So you want to talk to Marguerite. You want to talk to Clark. You want to talk to Coach Randy. You want to talk to Coach Bill Rapp. You want to talk to your leaders and say, okay, what could happen in this situation? So can we get them 9 months? Depends upon their production. Can we get them a year? Absolutely. I get people 100% all the time. Hey, if I could get you at 100% till next July 1st, 2025, every sale you make, every penny goes to your family. Like, well, then how will I make any rev share? Next year. And by the way, that's just on them. So what if they come and then you sponsor 2 or 3 people who pay now? So on your tier 2, you get paid immediately. And what if they each bring 10 or 15 or 20 people? Well, I remember in 6 months, I brought 380 people. Well, Brent, that's you. No, if I brought 380, some people brought 20, some people brought 50, some people bought 90, some people bought 160. Marguerite was one of those people, right? And so here's the deal. It's not just me. What happens is okay, we lost the money. You lost the $4,000. You give them 100% for a year. You didn't get your $4,000, but if they have all these agents, you made $40,000. They came at 100% for 1 year, and you make 40,000 rev share because they brought people with them. Agents have babies, so we could put them at 100%. Can we do more than that? That's the big question. Can we do more than a year at 100% in that window?
Hey, Brent, who decides that?
I do. No, I'm just kidding. That sounded egotistical. It'd be fun to say. I wish I decided. I would say yes. Culbert, yes, of course we'll do it. So, Amy Weaver.
And none of us would make any money because you'd give everything away on the farm.
Thank you, Marguerite. Anyways, so the answer is Amy Weaver, Sean Murphy, Tony King. There's different people that are in those roles that you could talk to. Who else? Who am I missing? Marguerite, Randy, anybody else names I'm missing that are in that position to say yes to those requests?
The growth team in general.
Russ, maybe? Yeah.
Growth team, Russ. Yeah.
Russ Laggin, yeah.
Russ Lagging has the authority to say yes, I think. But big deals, Amy Weaver, she's now the vice president of EXP North America. You see how I said that? Now EXP will say she's vice president of what's her attraction or some dumb title. I just say she's the vice president of EXP North America. It's how you talk to people. It's not. You got to give it some authority, It's what she is. It's true. They don't do that. I don't know. They're linear brain people at corporate. But I say, look, Coach Bill, I don't know if I could, but if I can get the vice president of the fastest growing real estate company on the planet, we're the largest in the world. See, I'm pregnant, pauses, I'm waiting. If I could get Amy Weaver, the vice president of EXP North America next week, and I pray I can, would you sit down for 10 or 15 minutes and have a Zoom with her and get to know her a little bit and ask her some questions? Would you like that? And just shut up. And you know what they say? Well, yeah, bingo. That's how you move the ball and get people sponsored, right? And so you could say that with Sean Murphy. He's also a vice president, Now he's taking up the commercial side, but it doesn't matter, Tony King. And so think about what you're saying and how you're saying it. Okay, we're going to move on. So a lot of things can be done.
Form, just
what?
so they do have to fill out a form though, Brent, right?
They're going to want to know how long have they been in real estate? How many sales do they make a year? What's the dollar volume? And they specifically want to know the past 12 months. And if it's zero, but they were managing a Coldwell Banker for the last 8 years, so really haven't been in sales, but they know hundreds and hundreds of Coldwell Banker agents in Ohio. They're a very popular team leader for Keller Williams, and they ran a 300 agent Coldwell team leader. We can get those people deals because they're losing their $100,000, $200,000 base, and we could put them at 100% for 2 years. Now, if you call corporate and said, Brent Gove said, they're going to shake their head. You got to go and build your case. So the answer is it depends on some of the out there deals. You should, if you have a good one, involve me. If they're a new agent, you don't need to involve me. Try to get them to come and, but just say, hey, look, even, between me and you, they're not going to sell a home in the first 3 months. So if you get them 3 months at 100%, you're not losing anything, right? So hope that makes sense. Okay,
so
we're gonna
Brent,
keep
you're
going.
saying if they're like a manager of let's say they're a team leader for a KW or something like
the
that,
whole
and
production thing goes
they've
out
been
the
out
window.
of production for the last couple of years, you can still get them. Okay.
Oh, for sure. We can get them 2 years. If they're the right person, RD, regional director for Keller Williams, we've got RDs from Keller Williams at EXP, probably 30 of them, current 30 of them. And so someone that influential, the president of NAREP, the president of ARIA for a state or for the nation, man, deals can be cut. Get creative. Well, how do I know? Well, send me a message. Tell me who it is. Text me. Well, Brent, I texted you in April. I'll be honest with you. Jeff Whiteside, Whitespear, I love him. He sent me a very important text. I never saw it. I saw it today. I could die. It was a super important text. What do you do if you text Brent Gove and he doesn't respond? Anybody know? Put in the chat. Who wants
Send
to put
them 20 more text messages in a really quick period of time.
Copy and paste. Just copy, resend it. Copy, resend. Won't I be annoying you? I'll be thanking you. I respond to telemarketers, guys. If I respond, I help everybody. I just spoke for Elena Cardone's group. She's not in my group. I'm speaking for Jeff Spear and Amanda. They just had their third baby and they got a group of 1,000. I'm speaking. They're not in my group. I got time to help them. I got time to help you. You know why I don't help you? Let me tell you why I don't help you. It's because I don't like you. No, I'm just kidding. I thought I'd say something shocking. Okay. The reason I finally made Jared crack. I've been watching you, Jared Davis. The reason I don't help you is because you don't ask. Does Glenn Sanford help you? Why doesn't he help you? I bet you haven't asked him. Why? I asked him. I never heard back. Well, Jeff never heard back from me in April. I never saw it. Had one guy says, yeah, I called you half a year ago. You're full of it. He actually kind of told me that. I said, buddy, I never saw it. And I go, if I want a seller, I'm going to pigeon mail that dude. I'm going to Molotov cocktail his front lawn. I'm going to text, email, Instagram, Facebook. I will stalk him. If you're an agent, David Mills, and I can't reach you, I'm going to go, okay, David's at Century 202 right now. Oh, I know Clark Broom. I know Shay Black. Shay, do you know David Mills? Yeah. Man, it's urgent. I get a hold of him. He and I are working on a transaction on Crystal Court. Now, I've never talked to David. I have an offer for him. But guess what? He wants to sell. I want to bring the buyer. We are working on whether David knows it or not. I go, I don't know. Maybe the phone number I have form is wrong. What's his cell number? What do you got, Dave? Shay? Now, if I know Shay, Shay's going to go, yeah, David's cell number is 223-0961. And the numbers I have, I'll go to his assistant or the office. David's hiding behind his assistant or office. I go freaking psycho. You need to go be a detective and go end runs around the security. John Brophy was one of the hardest people to reach in the world. I waited at the back door of Keller Williams as a Remax agent 15 years ago with like 6 pizzas and 3 liters of Coke. And when some Keller Williams fool walked out the back door and it swung shut, I put it there right before it shut because my hands were full. And he kept going to the parking lot and I kind of shimmied through. And now I'm in Keller Williams, past the front desk. You don't get past the front desk. I'm walking through Keller Williams. I got a delivery for John Brophy's. How do you know? I didn't know where it was. Where's John Brophy's office? I got a delivery. Oh, it's down the hall. Oh, that smells good. Pizza. Oh, yeah, it's so good. I get there. His staff is there. What's this? I go, hey, I brought you all lunch. He goes, I made sure it was about 11:30, a little early for that. Any of them had left. Smell pizza. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you. Who are you? I go, Brent Gove. Wrote an offer on Oak Pine Court. And I just want you to know who loves you more than any agent. They all laughed. They knew what I was doing. Guess who got the deal? I've detailed agents' secretaries' assistants' cars. I've given people baseball tickets to Kings tickets. You bribe people? Yes, because I want to win. Well, that's not fair. Okay, you be fair. I'm going to win. It's not illegal. There's nothing wrong with it and saying thank you. And trust me, man, I call back again. I've had the other, okay, tell him to detail my car. He'll get the deal. And I get the deal. So I'm just creative and I'm desperate and I want it. Well, I don't want to appear too pushy. Then don't. But if you have a smile plus good energy, write that down. Smile plus good energy, you can get away with murder. Now, we're not trying to do anything unethical. It is not unethical for me to bring John Brophy's staff pizza and Cokes. They freaking loved it, right? I had a thing called the Promontory in El Dorado Hills. And I know Marguerite knows what that is. The Promontory in Margarita, Clark knows too, El Dorado Hills, very exclusive area. I had a VA no-no. Everybody else was all cash and conventional. We won. You know why we won? I told my clients because we're going to lose. We're going to get beat so bad. You want this home? Yeah. Here's your only chance. I'm not saying it'll work. You go to, this beautiful deli, you get a giant basket, you fill it full of cheese and wine and this and that, and just you load it like this. And then you put your 3 kids in front of you. Knock on the door and say, hey, we're the Andersons. Just want to put a face with the offer. We would be so grateful to raise our family here. I go, shed a tear. Like, this is acting school. No, they don't have to. They're serious. But I tease my clients. They went and did it. We got the deal. That listing agent was pissed. He's like, you don't take a VA no-no over 2 all cash, 3 conventional, 2 all cash. And then here comes Seabiscuit. Order. Hey, that was a great offer, but it was VA no-no. We're last place. The last one to get asked for a kiss. The last one to the dance floor. And guess what? They chose us because we're the only ones who took the time to go over there and meet the sellers. Well, you can't do that. Yes, you can. And so the listing agent, did you tell your clients to go do that? I go, I don't know. I told them to be friendly. I don't really know what they did. They went over there and said hello and da da da. You can't control people. And so I don't know. That's how I roll. Okay, next. Are we doing on time? Got a few minutes left. Okay. How many agents do you need to everyone in the chat bar? Open your chat bar right now. Open your chat bar. How many agents do you need to unlock level 4 FOQAs? Quick. Look at Jared Davis 1, 5. You're all too slow. 10. It's 5. David Mills 5. It only takes 5 to get to it's none for level 1. Obviously, the sponsor. None for level 2. None for level 3. 5 for level 4. 10 gets you to the 5th level. 15 gets you to the 6th level. And 30 gets you to the 7th level. Every level is lowered by 10. It used to be 15, David Mills. Now it's 5. And then level 5 used to be 20. Now it's 10. And level 6 used to be 25. Now it's 15. And level 7 used to be 40. Now it's 30. So every level's 10 FOQAs easier to hit. I've had grown men and women crying. I've seen people's revenue share explode. It's really, really heartwarming and exciting. So thank you, Glenn, for Revenue Share 2.0. Should you get a luxury designation? Yes, if you can afford it. They're like $2,500, $2,000. Anybody know what it costs for a luxury designation right now through EXP?
It's 2,500, and tomorrow at 10 a.m. there is a luxury certification live with Tina Call, Veronica Figueroa, and everybody else. It's tomorrow at 10 a.m. So if you're thinking about it, and it's open to anybody, it doesn't have to be with EXP. So if you guys have a luxury agent you're attracting, I would encourage you to get them on there. If you go in, I'll try to find the link, but it's tomorrow at 10 a.m. and it's
is it in the world? Is it a Zoom link? What is it?
Let me go find it.
I'll talk. You keep looking. If she finds it, it's a Zoom. If anybody has a Zoom link for tomorrow's luxury meeting, it's I think Marguerite said it was $2,500. But
tomorrow it's free. So tomorrow the whole thing is free. The certification, everything is free. You can join it and then decide if you want to join EXP Luxury.
What does it give you other than the marketing? Other than the marketing stuff, what's the big pull?
So here's what I'll do. That's a longer question. I'm going to have Tina Cole or Pete Middleton, or one of those high-end people who do it, on here to tell you all the benefits of luxury in about 5 minutes next week. It is absolutely worth it. They do like real Forbes, Wall Street, a lot of marketing, and the marketing itself. Now your marketing's pretty tight, Jared. But for most people, they have nothing. It looks 1,000 times better than the normal marketing at EXP. It's going to upgrade your look. And you're like, why? I don't do luxury. Because if you can learn how to do luxury when you go do the regular, you're going to shine. Shine on the regular. Yes. Someone said
Brent,
something?
I just want to let Jared know, anybody that's part of Track Boss, the Tina Call did a meeting a couple of weeks ago. And at that meeting, she actually did it, was recorded, and you can find it in your workplace Track Boss group. And she shows the whole luxury and what the differences are. And things that are happening.
Okay, the link.
Do you think we could have Rob email that Zoom link out to the group here?
Yes. Well, is
awesome.
Rob here today? Rob, are you there? Rob is probably busy.
Okay.
All right.
No, it's not Brent.
Oh, and that is Rob's other helper. Who is that?
This is RJ, Brent. Rob's
RJ, thank you. So RJ's hosting the Zoom today. I guess Rob's busy. But RJ, let's try to get these links in the chat over here.
But you guys can also go into Workplace. I know a lot of you don't ever go in there, but you can go into Workplace and just simply type in EXP Luxury and all of the details are going to come up. The group, everything you need. So go to EXP Luxury and Workplace. Super simple.
If you have the $2,500, just flat do it. If it's like, I don't have it, but next week I'll have them pop in and do that. I'm going to end up with this, guys. What happens if you call someone and they don't answer? Call again. I call people 2 or 3 times in 5 minutes. Hey, it's up to you. I sent an email, they didn't respond. Send it again. Send it again. I'd send it 2 or 3 times the same day, 2 or 3 times tomorrow. It's getting late. I'll send it 9 times in one day, every hour. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. They're going to look down and, oh, hey, whoa, urgent. I should deal with this. Also, you can Instagram people. You can Facebook people, DM people. We're going to wrap up with this. What's your trick for reaching somebody? Call somebody you know at their office and say, hey, it's urgent. Clark and I are working on a transaction together. I can't reach Clark. I don't know if I have the right cell phone number. What cell phone do you have for him, Jared? And they'll go, oh, here's a cell phone number I have. I'm like, oh, that number's not listed in the MLS. No wonder I couldn't reach them. And then I text them, call them, blow them up and get them. Anybody have a secret they do? Like I know people use Instagram to reach people. I couldn't reach them any other way but through Instagram, which is bizarre and weird to me, but
Instagram or Facebook. And the reason is because you can see when they've read your message.
There you go.
The advantage.
There you go. Any other tips, you guys, on that? Reaching people? So you want to call, you want to text, you want to email, you want to Instagram, DM. Is a DM like a Facebook thing when they say DM me? That's Facebook?
Direct message. Yep. And you can also call them on Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp.
Yep.
You can call them through those apps and they'll ring.
You guys pick up your level of intensity, man. Because a guy like me and a gal like Noel Kreider, we're going to do whatever it takes to meet him. That's not illegal, immoral, or unethical. We're gonna hustle. We're gonna get a little grit. All right. So that is it for today. What I'm going to do on the next part is talk to you about mastering sales with Brent Gove. So if you want to stick around, because I believe we are wake up phone. Oh shoot, I'm 5 minutes over. So in 5 minutes, we're doing mastering sales. If you got to bust it. Love you guys. Hope you're having an awesome day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.